Welcome to Blog9. Being specific isn't micromanaging. In early installments, we talked about safety, making it safe to talk, and the challenges to being new in our leadership role. Communication is the key to so many of our leadership challenges. We hesitate to set expectations and provide direction. We wait too long sometimes to give constructive feedback. These are things I hear quite often in coaching. One of the biggest challenges for new leaders is getting work done through others. Communication is a clear path to making this work. Often I speak with leaders that don't want to ruffle feathers. They want to remain friendly and not be too direct. In complete candor, they often don't want to rock the boat or get a complaint. There's that art of two. What's too much, too little, and then what's too late. We discussed this much earlier in our series. If we can't delegate appropriately, follow up effectively, and hold someone accountable, where does that leave us as leaders? Being directive as one of the key leadership styles is not a bad thing. Overdone, it can become micromanaging. But how else will our team members know what is expected, when it's expected, and how it fits into the routine of the normal things? Delegating is rarely successful if we just dump the work on an unwitting report. Even if they have experience with similar work, there may be nuances that are different, and they have a need to know what is expected. There are some steps to follow that will make things smoother. Open communication will continue to make the relationship stronger. When building relationships with a new team or team member, always start with the basics. The job description outlines the expectations of the job and key duties for that role. That's not you telling someone what to do, that's you describing here are the basic expectations. Expectations is the key word. You're not being mean when you set expectations or remind another of the expectations. You're doing a disservice when you don't. If they don't know the expectation up front, it's like playing football and not knowing where your end zone is. Use of these tools, such as job descriptions, helps us be less telling and more open as we explain and discuss expectation. And by open, I mean we're not telling them this is what I want. As a leader, I'm setting expectations that are set out in the job description, that are there. It's not me telling them, it's the job description showing them basic expectations in the role. Next, always communicate the project or assignment specifically. What is it? Why is it important? Where does it fit in the daily and longer term picture? Again, communication is important. Provide safety so they're comfortable to ask questions. Then you must tell when it's due. What are the checkpoints? What expectations should be met at each checkpoint? What's the process when they run into a challenge? As a leader, if you don't set clear expectations and clear mileposts, then your team member can never be confident of where they're going and why. This muddled approach to their work will continue and bad habits may start to develop. Once you're sure and have verified through check-ins that your team member has met the expectations and knows what to do if issues arrive, then you can back away a bit and empower them with that activity. In summary, review overall expectations of the role, describe assignments, and explain why it's important and where it fits into the bigger picture. Then build in check-ins so that you stay close enough to help with unexpected challenges, yet provide them some autonomy early on. The ultimate goal is an autonomous, effective team member that can be accountable to accomplishing tasks and feels empowered to contribute in valuable ways. One that you can trust to delegate to, and they can trust you to set the appropriate expectations and be there to help with any challenges. So ask, am I delegating appropriate tasks? Am I clear on expectations? And am I providing follow-up to ensure learning and growth to build trust? I hope you found some of these tips valuable. It may be a topic you've run into before. Remember, talking with others, communicating with your team, and seeking out a coach are all great ways for you to develop your skill to bring your best self to leadership.